Hi, we're Jehovah's Witnesses. Do you mind if we come in and talk for a little while? One thing that's always bugged me about that cult is they view Jesus as an archangel and not as God. And there are times in the Bible where a servant of God would do something and people would bow down. Whether it was an angel that appeared or a servant of God, and they would say, "Get up, don't worship me, I'm only a man." In Revelation 22:9, John the Revelator, who's had a revelation revealed to him from an angel, bows to worship the angel, and the angel is like, "Don't do that, I'm a fellow servant with you, and with your fellow prophets, with all who keep the words of this scroll." And then in the book of Acts, Cornelius falls at Peter's feet. Peter told him to stand up. "I am myself am also a man." And Paul and Barnabas at Lystra, the people freak out, and they attempt to offer Paul sacrifices. And Paul and Barnabas tear their clothes in distress, demanding that they turn from these vain things to the living God. And so, servants of God knew very well that they were not to receive worship. And so it was, blasphemy to receive worship. In the book of Revelation, Jesus is worshipped. When Jesus is a baby, the Magi worship him. I can hear you say, "Okay, well, wait a minute." Of course they worship him in heaven because they all know. And when he's a baby, he can't help that. He can't rise up and say, "Mama, stop worshiping me." After calming the storm, the disciples in the boat worshipped him, and they proclaimed, "Truly, you are the Son of God." The man born blind, after being healed, the man worshiped Jesus upon recognizing him as the Son of God. The woman with perfume in Luke 7:36-50 says she worshiped Jesus by pouring perfume on his feet, washing them with her hair, and then kissing his feet. And the resurrection, the woman who met Jesus risen from the dead clasped his feet and worshiped him. The 11 disciples worshiped the risen Jesus, though some doubted. And Thomas, after getting rid of his doubts, said, "My Lord and my God." And the disciples worshipped him when he ascended. And so if Jesus was an angel, like Jehovah's Witnesses say, he would have had to have said, he would have been compelled to say by the truth, "Don't worship me." But what did he do? He received worship. That means he's God. One of my favorite passages of Scripture is John chapters 8, 9, and 10. And Jesus is having a long discourse with the Pharisees, who are plumb mad at him. And at one point, he said, "Abraham saw my day and rejoiced." And they're like, "You're not even 50 years old, and you say you've seen Abraham?" And Jesus, who's talking to Pharisees, these Pharisees know the Scriptures. They know about this whole don't worship anybody else but the true God. They are very aware of Abraham's hierarchy and the patriarch, like the father of the faith. And they say, "You say you've seen Abraham?" And Jesus says, "I tell you, before Abraham was born, I am." And they wanted to kill him after that because they knew that he was claiming to be God in the flesh. So Jesus is not just a righteous man. It's not just a sinless man. He is God with skin on. He's God in the flesh. And so there's some scriptures that just scream that matter to us. And I thought I'd share that today. God bless you.
welcome to RexRiffs.com. Yeah. So today, as every day, I'm playing my Charvel Jakey Lee model guitar, and I gotta love some Jake, right? Or however it goes, Bark at the Moon, I don't know. So we'll make a bunch of riffs for you. Put them in your inbox. Get your day going right. God bless you, my friend. We'll see you out there.
To subscribe for 1 month or 1 year, go to rexriffs.com. It'll take you to our Facebook page where there's instructions.